welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back here in my car because I wanted to talk to you guys about something that actually happened today that reminded me of something. So first I want to say thank you for the people who took the time out to watch my first video. 20 minutes, but I think it was worth it. So thank you. But today I got up this morning, got my older two kids off to school, and my youngest son and I were getting ready for work and school. There was a little injury that happened to my little son that drew a little blood, and he was crying and all this other stuff. And I felt like, as a mother, it was not suitable to send him to be his teacher's responsibility. He just had a couple teeth pulled yesterday. His baby teeth weren't falling out, so the dentist had to pull them out for him. So he was already in pain, and then to sustain another injury, I just felt like I need to do what mommies need to do and stay home and take care of my child. Now, I feel like that was the best decision because teachers have a lot of responsibility already. But to deal with a kid who's whining of a headache, an earache, a toothache, bruised knee, whatever, it's just a lot on top of their responsibilities. So I called off work and I decided to stay at home with my child. Now, this particular incident made me remember a feeling that I have so very often. It's the single mom guilt. I can only speak from the perspective of a single mother because I'm not married, nor do I have a spouse to help me take care of the children. But I notice once I call off from work for anything relating to my children, when I come back to work, I feel like I'm being guilted for being a mother, for being a single mother at that, because it's like, well, you didn't have anyone to take care of your kid for you. You couldn't drop this child off somewhere. I don't understand. I even had one lady at work tell me that if I wanted to make this a career, I need to help someone. I need to find someone to help me raise my children. And it took a prayer and everything in me not to cuss this lady out, because I'm not going to just let anyone take care of my kids. I'm not going to just let anyone help me raise them. I'm going to do what I'm going to do my way. With that being said, I feel so often doing the right thing is frowned upon. Like, I'm not going to go to work today because I'm going to take care of my child. The job only sees you as an employee. They don't see you as a person that has feelings, that has emotions, that has problems. They only see you as an employee. And if you don't come to work, we can care less about your child being at home sick. That's all that matters to us. And for that, I won't feel guilty about. But I feel like they want us to feel guilty. Oh, you can't come out to a party tonight because you got kids? Nope. You can't work certain hours because you got kids? Nope. You're not coming to an event because there's no kids allowed? Nope. You're not going to pay for certain things or buy certain things because you got kids? No, I'm not going to feel guilty about that. I remember back in October, my car broke down and I called my mechanic. And his first words to me were, "Where's your man at?" Now, that sent me in a rage. Like, first of all, whether or not I have a man is nor here nor there. But the fact that I'm calling you to repair something that I pay for you to do irritated me. But then I felt desperate. So I went out and bought a brand new car, which, by the grace of God, I'm still surviving with it. But it wasn't the best decision. It was an emotionally based decision because I felt like, okay, well, I'm a single mom. I got to get to work. I got to take care of my kids. I don't have time for anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and get a car and keep my program running. But I feel like people subconsciously or unknowingly apply pressure where there's already self-imposed pressure. Like, I know that having 3 kids and not being with their father and being single, it puts a lot on me, but that's what I signed up to do. Yes, I'm going to complain about it because these kids get on my nerves. Like, baby girl, like, my kids are as big as me, my 2 older ones. But still, I feel like people need to be a little bit more compassionate, because there are people leaving their kids at home by themselves, leaving their kids in the car for job interviews, leaving their kids with strangers just to try to succeed because of this pressure. Like, no, if you have kids and you choose to put them first, baby girl, high five. Baby boy, high five. Your kids are your kids. They cannot be replaced. Don't ever let a job or a relationship or a situation ever make you feel like your kids have to come second. The only time I do recommend your kids come second is when it comes to self-care, because if you're not the best you and the healthiest you that you can be, you're no good to your children. But other than that, if you want to put your kids first, my kid is 6 today, I'm not coming to work, so be it. Just don't be that person that takes advantage of it. Your kid ain't sick every day. And if your kid is sick every day, baby, get FMLA. But don't allow other people to guilt you for having to be that provider, that parent. If there's only one of you in the household, you got to do what you got to do. If there are 2 of you, more power to you. But still, there's a pressure that comes in that situation as well. I just was really moved to share my feelings on the subject with you guys, because it is so hard trying to live right, trying to do right, trying to be right, and always being scrutinized. And there is a scrutiny for everything: being black, being a woman, being fat, being single, being employed, being unemployed, being happy, being unhappy, being healthy, being unhealthy, being, there's always something to be scrutinized. But I just want you guys to know that putting your kids first and being the best mom that you can be, don't ever let anyone guilt you into feeling bad about that. At the end of the day, I always tell my kids, when mommy is 98 and in diapers, I'd rather be at home with them because they want me there, because I took care of them so well, than to be in some nursing home. Right? Shout out to both of my parents, my dad and my mom, God rest her soul. They were providers. I watched them work all the time. So for me to not know how to provide is just, I know how to provide, basically. That it's ingrained in my DNA. But sometimes I even feel guilty, like, dang, are you going too hard to provide and not taking enough time to nurture your children? Like, there's so much that goes on with being a parent that you don't need to allow the world's outside criticism to affect you and how you move. If you feel like you're doing something right, and I'm talking about right, not I let my kids walk into the gas station with no shoes on because that's what I want to do type right, I mean, I'm prioritizing and I'm, making sure that my kids, my home, myself, my money, my bills, my finances are all taken care of in an orderly fashion, the way I want to do it, the way that I feel is more beneficial to myself and my children. Don't ever let anyone guilt you. If your job is like my job and always says, well, you can be replaced, listen to me good. My pastor said it best. The job is not your supplier. God is your supplier. The job is just a resource. If the resource were to disappear, God can always provide you another one. So don't ever let anyone, any job, or anything make you feel bad for doing right by your children. Okay? I'm single. I had them. I chose to raise them by myself. Well, I didn't choose to be a single mother, but situations happen, and I'm a single mother. I don't feel bad. I don't have time to feel bad. I got three different personalities, 3 different ages. I have 2 boys and a girl. I have so much going on that I just don't have the time to sit back and be like, oh my gosh, I'm a single mom and nobody will help me and nobody's there for me and nobody will listen to me cry. I don't have time for that. My kids need shoes. I'm buying shoes. I may not eat for a week, but I'm buying shoes. I don't wait for people to do anything for my children. I am blessed to have people in my life that do things for my children. But when it comes to leaving my kids with somebody, I have anxiety. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna just let my kids go with any and everybody. I don't. I watch the news too much. I watch too much Law and Order and CSI. I can't. That's just me. But before I, sit here and ramble for 20 more minutes, I just want to say that baby boy, baby girl, y'all are out there doing it. And if don't nobody know the struggle, I know the struggle. And I'm praying for you and I'm here for you. And God will always have your back. All right, I'll see y'all later.